Could you imagine what they had to do to get her to a hotel room? I tell guys all the time, it's not in the Filipinos' nature to make the first move. Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Filipino TV YouTube channel. Now today, this one is a shocker. All right, we have a Filipino con artist gang that robs foreigners, but they got caught. No need to worry, guys. And just to let you guys know, this doesn't happen on a regular basis in the Philippines, but I'm like a news reporter for you guys, so let's hop right into it. Thank you guys for becoming a member. Also, if you're a member and you want to be a part of a community, when you come to the Philippines, being a member of the channel gets you in. Okay, it's only like around $1, $2, and you become a member. You can be inside of a Discord group, inside of my Discord group, where it's a bunch of guys talking, having expat conversations. A lot of guys in the military back there talking about being in the Navy, Army, all kinds of stuff. So guys, if you want to be inside of a community and connect with guys who are here in the Philippines, some in the States, you know, it's good to have those guys there that are just someone to talk to and great conversation, you know. I mean, it's great to have, so definitely become a member, join the community. See you on the other side. All right, guys. Now, here we go. This one here took me for a loop, but I totally understood it from the way they was doing it. Let me explain. Now, what happened was, Filipinos, of course, they befriended and robbed foreigners. And usually when you think of a gang of robbers, right, you think it's gonna be all guys, but this wasn't the case. It was actually 3 ladies and 1 guy, right? So what happened was they actually got caught in the act targeting a lady in a restaurant. Now this is so cold when you think about it. Now they got caught in the act of a robbery. So what that means is that they were doing this on a regular basis, right? And it was 3 girls and 1 guy. But of course, if girls are doing robberies, you know, these girls are vicious. You know, I've known vicious ladies all through my history in the past. You know, coming from New York, there's a lot of ladies that are, they call them down, I don't want to curse, a down B, that's they call themselves. But that's a true thing. And of course, you have them like here in the Philippines too. But they're not trying to be a down B. They're just trying to make some dollars. So what happened was, as a woman in robberies, you know, you have to be that way. Now, they were also ready for all situations. And if they're targeting a man, you know, the girls, they can actually set them up, have them thinking it's all sweet. And then after that, you got them. This is exactly why I tell guys all the time, right? When you're in the Philippines, it's not in the Filipinos' nature to make the first move. That's just not what Filipinos do. You know, they're very shy and very sweet. So usually, if a Filipino is making the first move, she's a sex worker, or she wants money out of you. She's not trying to get the money right then and right then and there. She's trying to get over the long term. Of course, she's approaching you because she may feel, okay, you a guy that has money. Of course, if you're a foreigner, she's gonna be thinking that you're a target at that time. And also, the other thing is a woman robbing you. Now, me myself, every time I've had a woman approach me, I've always felt like she was trying to set me up or rob me. That's just me. I know I'm a decent looking guy, but ladies aren't just approaching like that nowhere in the US. They don't even want to get rejected. Before this happened, before they got caught, they actually drugged a Chinese lady. They befriended her, treated her to a meal at a restaurant, and then she felt dizzy and fainted. Of course, you know, they slipped something in the drink, right? So she woke up the next day in her hotel room, and I think about what it takes to pull that off. I'm sure you guys have a vivid imagination when it comes to these things. All right, so that means they had to pick her up from where she was at the restaurant, take her to a hotel room. That means they had to go through her stuff, her wallet, see her information, where she was staying at. I mean, they researched everything. Woke up in her hotel room. That means they picked her up, they used the guy, of course, to do the heavy lifting. Picked her up, brought her in a car, took her to a hotel room, took her into her room, of course, opened up the door, took her to the room key. And so that means they must have had to tell the people at the hotel, oh no, she's drunk, she was just having fun. Could you imagine what they had to do to get her to a hotel room? And man, it's crazy. Just think about that, guys. That's nuts. They got 1,300 and 75 in cash that was on her, right? So they got that. They also got money from her ATM and credit cards. So they actually were able to withdraw money from her ATM. Now, I'm not sure if this lady had her ATM number laying around. Some people probably do have the 4 digits or the 5 digits or the 6 digits laying around. That's a number you have to remember. I don't know what this lady was thinking, because she had money missing from her ATM. They actually withdrawed all the money from her ATM, right? And then not only did they do that, they made credit card purchases. So they went to the store, made purchases, bought things they needed, and then got the money from there, got money from the ATM. So in total, just the total amount, they got $216,000 in total, and that was just off of the credit cards and through the ATM. They also, when you add that up with the $1,300 they found on her, this lady was coming for vacation, so of course she has been on her. She's thinking, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to the zoo one day, then I'm gonna go here, there. You know how it is when you're on vacation. You're gonna spend money and do tons of things. So they got that money on her. So the combined price was around $6,000. $6,000 they got from this lady. So they got caught talking to another foreigner. And the crazy thing was, they got her a couple of days before they got caught. So they were on the hunt. So imagine, now think about this, guys. They were doing this on a regular basis. And this is not something that's so common, of course. Like these type of crimes, you guys won't come to the Philippines and have someone just sitting there waiting for you at the airport like, here goes a victim. But still, it can happen. And what happened with this lady is they were targeting easy victims. They were targeting women, because the lady that they got caught targeting was another woman. Okay, another woman from Sweden. They got caught targeting her. And they were looking for easy targets. Of course, a lot of times they're not gonna go target me. You know, see me walking down the street with my arms out. I like to walk around with a tank top on, looking big as ever, right? They're not gonna say, you know, go get that guy right there. They're gonna see you as a foreigner and say, because some of you guys are real tall. You see that 6'5" guy right there? He looks like a sweet victim. And he's looking up at you like this. You know, I'm gonna rob, but it can happen. It can happen. Okay, I'll never say never, but still, they chose easy victims, and it's bad that they had to do it, but it makes sense. Of course, it's easier. They were using a woman, a guy to do the heavy lifting. It's easier for a woman to convince a woman everything is cool, right? If you see a Filipina in the street, say you're a woman, and they're talking to you, and you're in Philippines, and you may not know anyone. You're on vacation, and they're talking to you, saying, "Oh, hey, you want something to eat?" And the woman's just decent. You just might go for it. So it was a great plot they had. Horrible plot, of course, but it was a great plot. It worked. It was an easy target, and they were doing it on a regular basis. It was a continuous thing. They finally got caught. They finally got caught. But these things can happen. Does it happen on a regular basis? No. So as a foreigner coming to the Philippines, you will be safe, because where I'm from, woo, people are getting robbed left and right, gunpoint. And the crazy thing was with this situation is that they did have weapons. Of course, you're a criminal. You're doing things like this. You're gonna make sure you have weapons. But it's a little bit vicious though. Like they were vicious, targeting women, and you got weapons, and you're targeting women. Whew, man. But anyway, guys, thanks you guys for watching. Sometimes these things happen in the Philippines, but it doesn't happen often. But it happens, so of course I'm going to talk about it. The last lady that they were going to go, that they were targeting, they got caught buying the lady a drink. Police caught her right then and there. So you already know what they were going to do. Take that drink, put something in it. She was going to be out for the count. Same thing, big money. Great scheme. Happy they got caught though. Until next time. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you're welcome to support my content by giving a small donation at PayPal. You can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF, and there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF, and also have a packages for working at home, so you'll see them there. You can book it there. You can get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines at foxtonomy.creator-spring.com. Once again, that's foxtonomy.creator-spring.com, and get a shirt that represents your journey to the Philippines today. There's a new feature to YouTube. It's thanks. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.